Country has been a Christian country, and Christmas, of course, is the pinnacle of the Christian calendar. It is the birth of Christ, after all. Christ Mass.
We've all been lied to our whole lives. Can't you bloody tell? Across the ocean.
Well, hello, you gorgeous mother truckers, you, and welcome to another video. Before we get any further, thank you to all the new people who've just recently subscribed to the channel. And if you like what I'm doing and you like what I talk about, just hit that subscribe button and ding the bell, select it to all. Be very much appreciated. So, 20th of November 2025, just 6 days to that budget. But I'm not talking about the budget, because in reality it's not long now, just coming up to just over a month before the joyous occasion of Christmas is upon us. Well, you'd think it'd be joyous, but of course, in our ever self-consuming way, we have to stop upsetting people by changing things, because, well, it's not really Christmas, is it? The latest, and we get this every year, we get this every Easter as well, you know, where people just don't put the word Easter on their Easter eggs, because Easter's, well, it's a Christian festival, and we don't do that. Even though the whole reason why Easter is about is because of Christianity. The whole reason you have an Easter break is because of Christianity. And the whole idea and reason behind Christmas is because of Christianity. Because whether you like it or not, whether you believe or you don't believe, that's purely up to you. England is a Christian country. This whole country was brought up for hundreds of years as a Christian country. I say hundreds of years because in the last video I said thousands of years, and of course somebody had to correct me. It was just a turn of phrase. So for hundreds of years, this country has been a Christian country. And Christmas, of course, is the pinnacle of the Christian calendar. It is the birth of Christ, after all. Christ Mass. Whether you believe that or not. And it is what it is. If you don't believe, that's fine. But Christmas is coming. But as I said, we have a thing where we are, every year, we have something or somebody changing something because it's deemed offensive. I saw a lot of things on the telly where you get, we got new doormats, Christmas doormats, where they say Happy Holidays. That's not Christmas. It's not Happy Holidays. It's Happy Christmas, or Happy Xmas for those people who are too lazy to write the full word. The Happy Holidays thing is an American thing, and in reality for us in the UK, it's all because of Coca-Cola. Many people say it's not really Christmas isn't coming until you see the Coca-Cola advert. Coca-Cola advert always says holidays are coming instead of Christmas is coming. Even though I always find it funny, holidays are coming, but they use Santa. This is Christmas. But I do know in America it's slightly different because you have Thanksgiving, don't you, at the end of November-ish or November time. So you have Thanksgiving, then it goes into Christmas. So I suppose for the Americans, it is like one big lump of holidays at the end of the year. I guess that's why they say holidays are coming. In reality, you should say Thanksgiving is coming, Christmas is coming. But that's beside the point. So, Tesco's. Now, I shop at Tesco's for a few things. It is what it is. People have a tendency to shop where they can find what they like. Some would say, well, you should shop round, get it cheaper. Except not even Aldi and Lidl are cheap anymore. They used to be. I mean, it used to be, what, even a couple of years ago, you know, coming to Aldi is a shopping trolley full that's 160 quid. You can get it for 70 at Aldi. Now it's 160 quid and you can get it for 112 at Aldi. So you're not making a huge saving, although every penny counts. Especially after how the budget may or may not affect us, we'll find out in 6 days. So Tesco's have well, I don't get the logic behind it. I don't understand it unless it's just someone being a woke twat. If you put in Christmas cake online, you get an iced festive cake. They're merry mince pies, not Christmas mince pies. I mean, for me personally, one of the things that I enjoy the most about Christmas, apart from the fact that, I mean, I'd say it's because I get time to spend time with the family. My actual Christmas time spending with the family is actually on the 27th. And this is because Mrs. G frequently has, since I've known her, worked either Christmas Day morning or Christmas Day night. She works maybe Boxing Day, and she definitely works either New Year's Eve or New Year's Day because of the job that she does. She's in the hospitality industry. When I used to work at Birmingham Airport, I worked Christmas as well. No, believe it or not, there were a fair few flights going out at Christmas. Not a huge amount, but there were. So, but it's a time for family. It's a time for being close, spending time. But we've got to the stage where we don't want it to be seen as Christmas. So for me, as I was about to say, one of the other things that I absolutely think and associate with Christmas is mince pies. I absolutely love mince pies. I have type 2 diabetes, so I can only have one every now and again. So whereas I used to have loads, if I get some, a 6-pack, they will last me quite a while because I can't eat all those mince pies in one go. It is what it is. But that's Christmas for me, mince pies. So they're very quintessentially Christmas. So they've done that with the mince pies. They've done that with the Christmas. You can't get a Christmas cake now. You can get a festive iced cake. And also, you can't buy a Christmas tree anymore. It's a fir tree, a replica fir tree, a festive fir tree. And I know some people will go, oh, yeah, but it's not okay, but is it? Because it's Christmas. It's not happy holidays. It's not festive this, festive that. It's Christmas. Now, of course, you will get, and understandably, people are saying, oh, boycott Tesco's. Well, the problem is although these things may work, Tesco's don't give a shit. Nor do Sainsbury's or Waitrose. I mean, yeah, Marks and Spencer's, by having that vile human being, Dawn French, and filling their adverts for Christmas with people who don't celebrate Christmas. It's just, they don't care because they still make massive profits. And no matter how much you want to boycott them, eventually it'll come to a stage where you'll run out of supermarkets to boycott. And then where are you going to get your food from? And the problem is, it's like many other things. They know this. They know you can be really upset, but the simple truth of the matter is you need to get food, so you will eventually go to the supermarkets. See, back in the day when I was young, you could go to the local shop and you'd be able to get your stuff from the local shop. But, yeah, they made sure they all went, didn't they? See, when I was a kid, just where, not far, literally around the corner from where I live, we had a butcher's, we had a greengrocer's, we had a local store, we had a hardware shop, we had all the things you could need. See, this is what makes me laugh. They go on about 10-minute cities. We used to have, really technically, 10-minute cities, because in everywhere you could not have to go too far to find somewhere where you could get fresh vegetables or you could get flowers and stuff like that. Everything was really close. I mean, the little block of shops down by me used to be like a little hub. You could get pretty much anything you need from the shops just around the corner. I think there's only about 15, 20 shops. Just a little block. But they used to, and I always say used to have everything you could possibly need there. Hairdressers, we even had a carpet shop. The carpet shop's still there, to be fair. We had a hardware shop. The only takeaway we actually had, and it's still there now, is the Chinese takeaway. We had everything you could possibly need. Chemists, pharmacists, everything. You literally could just, it was a 2-minute walk and you could access everything. News agents, everything. But of course, we've got rid of all that now, because what we want people to do is to go to one place to get all their stuff, because we can control one place better than we control multiple places. See, the whole idea is first they get rid of all our local shops, and then they make them into, first it was local shops going into trading estates, retail parks, and then those shops go in, and milkmen my dad used to be a milkman. When I was a kid, I used to do a milk round with him. They're gone. I mean, they're back a bit, but they're so expensive, not many people have them. And they made all those things amalgamate into a supermarket where you can get pretty much everything. I mean, you go into a big supermarket now, you can literally get everything. Yeah. And what they do then is once they've got it all consolidated into that, then they will consolidate all the supermarkets into one, and then you'll only have one place only, one place only where you can get what you can get. And that's easy to control, because you can just shut the shop and you're screwed. Long range game plan. So, as frustratingly annoying as it is, the problem is they get away with it because they can. Now, everybody can say, well, we could do this. The thing is, Tesco's packaging for Christmas has been done. It's all done. They're not going to change anything. They're not going to do anything. They're just going to sit there and take the money. Because when you look at it, say you want a Christmas cake, if the only place you can get somewhere that actually says Christmas cake and it's £3 more expensive, in these times, you're probably not going to go there and buy that one. It's quite funny. I think Aldi still do Christmas stuff. Oh, that was something else. Stolen. Absolutely love stolen cake. Any case, but that's the point. So, again, it's an erosion of the Christian celebration of Christmas, because you can't put Christmas on anything, just like you can't put Easter on Easter eggs anymore, because well, it might be a bit offensive. It's absolutely sad, frankly, and no matter how hard we try, unless we get people who are in charge of things and companies, because all of them have been infected by this woke virus, this mind virus, unless we fill things and get people with common sense and some decency back, it's never going to change. How long will it be before we just stop celebrating it? Because that's how it feels. It feels like the every year, the thing of Christmas, the whole thing of Christmas gets diluted just that little bit more. And it's like, it's just, Christmas is ours. And yet we'll still let it slip away, won't we? Sad, really. It's just unbelievable. Any case, if you like what I do and like what I say, just hit the subscribe button, as I said at the beginning. If you've done that, don't forget to ding the bell, set it to all. You can like, you can share, you can comment. All these things help. All these things help. They really do. The more we get liking and sharing and commenting, even though I know YouTube tries to delete comments, which is why, coming up on the screen right now, created an email address, gobstertalks@yahoo.com. If you want to get in contact with me, let me know on there. And everything that you send in an email stays in the strictest of confidences, unless, of course, you wish me to say something. But all of that helps the algorithm. We're in the eternal struggle with the algorithm. If you can get it so people start sharing it, it can get the message out to more people subscribe, that's how it works in slow bubbles. Unfortunately, I know full well, under the YouTube thing, if I was female and I sat there and did the same sort of videos I'm doing now, but I had, a bit like doing like a bit of a Twitch streaming, when I was just sitting here in a bikini, I'd probably have 100,000 subscribers by now, easy. But I'm just this fat, ugly bloke from Birmingham, over 50, who sits in his car and tells us stuff, because it's the only time I get a chance to do things. Any case, ways to support the channel down below. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Oh, and a little bit early, but happy Christmas.
You say to me that you can't stand